Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week we will show the ALS car show at the parking lot for the Legacy Center in Oxford. All today in our Community Access. Welcome back. Michael Gula from Oxford had a car show that raised $1,300 to fight ALS. With that story is Pauline Bennett. Pauline?
Welcome. We are at the first annual Oxford Charity Car Show, and isn't this a beautiful car? I just can't wait to go and see all of the cars and all of the participants in this event today, so come and join. We are at the Legacy Center, and it's the Community in Motion, and Michael really has this in motion today with a charity car show. What's this all about, Michael?
So this is my capstone project for a school project I'm doing. It's a charity car show, so we're raising money for ALS. My grandmother has ALS, so we're trying to raise it for the Foundation of Michigan. Try to raise a lot of money by having a ton of cars out here, and hopefully we get a lot of motion.
Yes, it looks like everyone is just really pulling in right now. So, how long has your grandmother had ALS?
So she has it. She got diagnosed about 2 years ago. It started to take a lot of effect. So, it's starting to move in, but there's nothing really you can do about it, and it's a kind of a bad situation to be in. But hopefully we can raise some money for something, maybe to help them have better equipment, better wheelchairs, stuff like that. Maybe even a cure. What do you know? But it's more of an awareness thing. We can get a lot of people out here wearing, see what it affects and how it does and how we can help.
That is wonderful that you're doing this, and it's not just for your grandmother, but it's for the entire organization. And this is your first, yes. Gathering, I would say?
Yep, first year. We might try to do it next year, maybe make it an annual thing, but we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes smooth. We can raise some money, some awareness, and do it next year.
I like how you kind of tied this in with the Dream Woodward Cruise.
Yeah. So obviously we couldn't have it on Woodward Cruise the weekend for it, but we wanted to be kind of like a pre-Woodward kind of thing. Kind of get your shows ready, or your cars ready, make it show-worthy. It's like a warm-up for Woodward, and it's a good cause too. So.
It truly is. So what can you tell us about how did you go about organizing this, and where are some of these cars from?
So, back when I thought of doing a capstone project, I was like, what do I like? And I was like, I love cars and cameras and all that stuff. And I was like, why don't I do a car show? It's easy to do, and I know how to set it up. So I had to get the lot. We had some other places we were going to do, but this was kind of the final area that we decided, because it's right on M24. It's a good spot. A lot of awareness for the new Legacy Center too. Got some sponsors, got some companies that wanted to help sponsor donations, some prizes. We got some auctions, 50-50, stuff like that, and we're just gonna see how it goes.
So I understand this is your car behind you?
Yes, this is my dad's car, and I love it. It's a good car.
Is it going on the Dream Cruise?
We will be there, yes.
All right, so you're looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, every year.
So I'm glad you're able to have fun with this too, because I could tell by that smile you are enjoying this. Yeah, at least it's something I love to do, so it's not that big of a deal running it. I might be running around hectically trying to get everything set up, but it's a lot of fun. I love it. So again, this is Community in Action with Michael, and thank you so much, and I'm sure your grandmother really appreciates all you're doing.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you. with
Laura Merritt. How are you today, Laura?
Good, thank you.
So I understand you're with the Oxford High School. Tell me some more.
I'm with Oxford Schools Early College. I'm one of our mentor teachers. The school's been around for 6 years now, and all of our seniors or our fifth-year students complete a capstone project, and that's what Michael is doing today.
And I know Michael mentioned that a few times, but we were so enthralled in the cars and ALS, I forgot to ask him, what is that? So could you explain what the capstone project is?
Absolutely. The capstone project is a large-scale community service project that all of our senior students complete before they can graduate. So each individual student creates their own project based on their interests and what they think they can pull off and all that sort of stuff. They spend a whole year doing this, and Michael is actually doing his big event first, and then throughout the rest of the school year he's going to be doing a lot of planning and thinking about how to continue this and make it an annual event.
That's wonderful. So what are some of the other projects some of the students might pick?
Actually, Oxford Gives Back was a capstone project for one of our students. That's a large one. Most of our other students complete smaller scale projects. They do a lot of work in the schools. We've had seniors go into various elementary schools and work on school-wide book drives and reading clinics. A lot of our students will partner with nonprofit groups and help them raise money and awareness, both local, state, and worldwide. So we've had students do a multitude of things.
So do you see that maybe sometimes the students, after doing this as a project, they're really giving back to the community, that it really instills in them that they continue to do that?
Absolutely. That's the whole purpose behind this is, for Oxford Schools Early College, the community is paying for these students to go to college. We're paying for their tuition. So this is their way to give back to the community and say, thank you. You've enabled me to earn college credits, and here's how I'm giving back.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you for the wonderful work you're doing within this community.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're with Ethan now, and he is a, how would you say, Karna?
Yes, a Karna.
How long have you been a Karna?
Since I was a child. Well, a baby.
So how old are you now?
I'm 10.
Okay, so what can you tell me about your car?
It's a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. You can see right there, there's the SRT symbol. And if we go over here,
Yes.
you can see it's a Hellcat.
And so can you tell me what the Hellcat means?
It means they take a normal SRT engine and just put a supercharger in it, which makes, so it's like a Scat Pack, but they add 207 horsepower to it.
So we've had a lot of old cars here. This one is what year?
2017.
So this is brand new.
Yes, it is.
So do you see a lot of different cars as you're touring the area for different car shows?
Yes.
So do you have a favorite? Do you like the older versions or the new versions?
I like the new versions. Some. I like the Lamborghini Murcielago SV, the McLaren P1, and the 2017 Ford GT.
Boy, that was a mouthful. How'd you say that first one again? The Lamborghini?
The Lamborghini LP670 SV.
Is that here?
No, it's a Lamborghini.
Well, we saw some Ferraris though.
Yeah, Ferrari 458 over there.
What'd you think of that one?
It was pretty nice, but I've seen a lot of those.
So where do you get all your info from? Do you go online? Do you talk to your dad? I mean, you know a lot about cars. I'm really impressed.
I talked to my dad about them, and
Oh, what?
I just saw a car go by. And,
Oh, it was a nice car?
yeah.
We're with Shireen from Oxford, correct?
That is right.
And we're in front of your beautiful Mustang. What can you tell us about your Mustang?
I have had it for about a year and 3 months. And I purchased it last May, and it was my dream car since I was 11. It took my husband a year to find it, and he found it. We picked it up in Leroy, Michigan, and it's driving like a beauty.
So was it in this condition when you found it, or did you guys do a lot of work?
Actually, it was found in this condition. However, my husband, I should say, did restore the engine, rebuilt it over the winter.
The interior and exterior is just gorgeous. So do you take this out often, or is it more of a collector's type?
A little bit of both. You know, I've been trying to drive it a little bit more. My husband's like, you waited 50 years to get your dream car, so you might as well drive it. So that's what I'm trying to do.
So it's a 66. Was there power steering and power brakes?
No, no, but I love it. It doesn't bother me a bit. The first time I did take it out, I must say that it was a little scary not having either, but I've totally gotten used to it.
Why was it scary?
Just you had to put on brakes, you know, a little bit before you would come to a stop. So I just didn't want to hit anything.
Okay, that makes sense too. It is beautiful, and I'm sure everyone thanks you for being here and supporting this event.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
We're with Tom. He's a familiar face in Oxford. How are you today, Tom?
I'm good, thank you.
Great to be here, isn't it?
Oh, this is an awesome day and an awesome event. It's all about fundraising for ALS, and my son's mother-in-law 2 years ago died with ALS, and that's the reason I'm here, supporting ALS. And I have 2 cars, and obviously I just wanted to be here for the ALS portion, not so much to show the cars, but I do love my cars also, and we couldn't have asked for a better day and better weather to do this.
It's a beautiful day. Could you tell us a little bit about your cars?
Well, I always wanted a bright colored Corvette, and so I was driving down the road and saw this car at Wally Edgar's, and I instantly did a 180, turned around and came back, went inside the dealership and said, I'm interested in this car. And the guy goes, what car? I said, the yellow car. He goes, well, that's a Corvette. I said, that's the one I'm interested in.
What year is that one?
And this is a 2013.
Nice.
Last year they made the C6 just before the 2014 C7 series came out, and I wanted the one with the round taillights because the 71 has the round taillights, and that's what I was interested in getting. And so the 71, I'm the second owner on it. I bought the car in 78, and I've had it ever since, and I've completely restored the car. It has almost everything brand new except all the interiors original, except the leather on the seats I couldn't save. But all the engine parts are original, the trans, the rear end, except for brakes and calipers and stuff like that are all brand new. Took it all the way down from the frame and put it back together. Took 2.5 years and just got it kind of on the road this summer. So
Labor of love, huh?
Yeah.
So is this a his and her car when you go cruising?
I would have to say so, because this car is actually in Penny's name.
Is it really? This one's Penny's?
Yeah, this one's my wife's car.
I probably shouldn't ask this, but do you guys go drag race?
No, that's not legal.
That's right. So do you take these to the Woodward Cruise?
I have taken the yellow car down, and this car may be going this year because it's the first time I've gotten it on the road for summer.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, be a nice time.
Oh, that is awesome, Tom. It's great to see you again, and
Thank you so
and thank
much.
you for supporting the ALS.
Wonderful being here too, by the way. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Yep.
Behind us is a 1969 AMX, and we're with Don, right? Dan, I'm sorry about that. So what can you tell us about this car?
It's Big Bad Orange 69 AMX, the 390, one of 284 built this color. We've had it in our family off and on for 30 years. Somebody else bought it, and then we bought it back, and we just enjoy going to car shows.
So usually there's a story behind some of these old cars, so I understood that it's been within your family, but is there a special story to this?
Originally it was my brother-in-law's car, and he passed away. He sold it to one guy, and then another guy bought it, and then I followed it through a car show after car show, and 2 years ago we got the opportunity to buy it back. So
Very nice. The car is immaculate. It is just beautiful. What's it like to maintain a car like this?
You just got to keep the cover on and wipe it a lot. It's like a diamond. You just got to keep on rubbing on it.
Okay, so all of us can relate to that. So if something goes wrong with it, how difficult is it to replace a part?
Not too bad. Nowadays with the internet, you can do a lot. So, yep.
Wonderful. So you're going to be at the Woodward Cruise?
Not with this. I'll probably be there, but I'm not going to take this car down there. So.
All righty. Thanks so much for taking your time, Dan. We're here with Sydney, and there's not too many Ferraris around, so what can you tell us about this Ferrari behind us?
This is a 2012 Ferrari Italia 458. It has been in our family for about 2 years, and it's pretty special. I only get to drive it like once or twice a year, so I'm pretty excited to have it here.
So why are you here?
Well, we know the people who put this event together, and we thought it was a wonderful cause, so we decided to bring some of the cars we had and show them off a little bit.
So you have more than the Ferrari here?
Yes, we do. We have 3 other cars here. We have an Alfa Romeo 4C, a Porsche 911 Carrera S, and a Dodge Challenger wide body. There we go.
Wow, that's an amazing fleet. So are we going to see the Woodward Cruise as well?
We are actually not going to be here, but we did go to an event yesterday for the Dodge event. It was the Roadkill Nights, and it was an all Dodge put on event with drifting and drag racing and all that fun stuff. So we do go to lots of car events, and I'm sure you can see our cars at other car shows for sure.
And I understand you go to Oxford High School?
Yes, I am right here, and along with the kids who put this together, there are lots of Oxford students here.
That's amazing, and all the group is to be commended for pulling together for this wonderful cause. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's a really nice turnout. I'm really happy with how it's going. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry to say that we're going to have to close this event out. This was a wonderful charity show. I hope everyone really enjoyed it. I know I did. I am now sitting in my dream car. So everyone, have a great day.
Just a great story, Pauline. Next up, we had another ribbon cutting at Oxford, this time for the Lake Point Preschool. Let's watch.
Hi there. Hi everyone. We are so excited to be here today to celebrate with Lake Point Preschool here at Christ the King Church. My name is Nicole Sturrett. I am the Executive Director at the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Stevie, and I know her and her staff are very excited about the school year and what it has to bring. This beautiful facility, does it have like the under the sea theme?
Yes, we went with the Lake Point all the way through.
Perfect, yes, and it's also on the lake, so that's very nice. It's definitely beautiful. We are very excited. I know that the kids are excited to start school. Myself, I just registered my kids for school, so I know the first day of school is very exciting. So, and also too, we have Pastor Andrea here. Hi, Pastor. How are you? Hi. Yeah, good. I just wanted to say on behalf of the Oxford community and the Oxford Chamber of Commerce, we just want to welcome you to the chamber and to the community and say congratulations, and I hope you have a wonderful school year. At this time, we're going to go ahead and have Stevie say a few words. She's the director here at Lake Point Preschool.
Thank you all for being here and supporting us. We're so excited to become part of the community with this preschool. Oxford has so many wonderful preschool options, and we're excited to throw our hat in the ring and be another option for Christian preschool in the community for working parents or stay-at-home parents who are just looking for more of a Christian option that's going to get them ready for the school year and kindergarten and the upcoming fall.
Thank you very much. Pastor, would you like to say a few words?
This is just a wonderful opportunity for our church to reach out and help more families, and to also be a light of hope where things are just so dark sometimes. But Christ the King has determined with Lake Point Preschool to be a light and be a safe place for families in our community.
Wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Kids, are you excited to start school here? Yeah, it's a great school. Already. There you go. We are so excited for Lake Point. Please check them out. They're on Drainer Road in Christ the King Church. This is going to be a wonderful school year for them. We're very excited. Now we need to do the ceremonial ribbon cutting. All right, kids, everybody hold this. Let's watch out for the big scissors. All right, go ahead, Stevie. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thank you everyone for coming out. We're excited that all the families and friends are here. We're excited that we have our board of directors from the Oxford Chamber and our ambassadors, and we just are so happy and excited for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
It's a preschool, so it's for ages 3 to 5, and we really get them ready for kindergarten, but we are also a Christian preschool, so we put in biblical principles into their lessons. We're not taking away from what they're learning to get them ready for elementary school, but we're just adding to it. Doing Bible stories, biblical principles about the way that we handle discipline and problem solving with the child. And on Wednesdays we'll do chapel, which will be really fun with the kids, so we're definitely a preschool getting the kids ready to start kindergarten, but also bringing that Christian aspect into it as well. Early childhood development is such an important time in a child's life. Studies have shown that the earlier the child starts school and is in around an environment with other children, it helps with more than just kindergarten through 12th grade school. It's helping with their self-regulation, their independence, their learning to share. So there's so much more than just that learning their ABCs or their colors. It's really helping them become the people that they're going to be. All right, so we have two different options. We have the preschool portion only, which runs from 8 to 12, and then we also are open from 7 to 6. So if you need that extended care, if you're a working parent, we're here for you. And so your child can eat lunch with us and nap with us and be here while you're working, and you know they're in a safe environment with people that love them. And so we have those two options. It's a 2-day minimum, and you get to choose any 2 days that work for you, up to 5 days, but 2-day minimum. And so we have those two different options. So if you're a stay-at-home mom and you just want your child to go away for a few hours and learn something, then we're here for you from the 8 to 12 portion. But if you're working and you still want your child in a wonderful, safe environment where you know the teachers are taking care of them and loving on them, then we're here for you as well.
There you go. Well, that's all the time for this week. We hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporter Pauline Bennett and photographer Dan Zweiss and Janet Warner and our editor Ashley Point, and I'm Bill Service, and you have a great, great week.
We're at the Oxford Library today, and we have with us
Ricardo Aguirre.
And I understand that you know a lot about the eclipse that's going to happen. As a matter of fact, you were involved in a program that they have here.
Well, we had an open house today with just some general information displays, that kind of thing.
You gave away sunglasses, or a certain type of sunglass?
Solar filter glasses, yes. They went pretty quickly.
What makes those special as opposed to sunglasses?
Well, they're special filters for sunlight. Sunglasses won't protect you from all UV light. So you need special solar filter glasses to actually view the sun directly for any long periods of time.
Okay, so you heard this first. Do not use your sunglasses. Where can you get these if you don't get them at the library?
Well, a lot of retail stores will probably have them, but being that it is the eclipse weekend, I imagine like most of them will be sold out by now. But maybe Lowe's or Walmart might have a few left over, so those would be the probably two best places to check out if you're still looking for glasses.
Can you tell me a few things personal, if you might? What brings you into Oxford Library here?
Well, I've been working here for a couple of years. I've been working as a librarian assistant, and really enjoy getting to create, interesting displays depending on, the different times of the year. And it just so happened that I happened to be here during the eclipse, so I got put in charge of the eclipse display, and it was kind of interesting learning about it and putting stuff together to make it interesting for patrons.
So Brian Cloutier had a bunch of straws, and you picked the short one?
Yeah, well, basically, I happened to be reading a couple of books at the time, so they thought I'd be a good candidate for the display. So
I understand earlier that you gave out a lot of glasses.
Yes, we started off with maybe 1,000 glasses, and they went pretty fast. We saved about 150 for today, and had people lined up out the door. So they were gone before basically almost immediately. So,
well, tell me, Roberto, what makes this so special? Can you give us the date as to when people can see this observation?
Well, the eclipse will happen on Monday, the 21st. For the Oxford area, it'll start around 1 o'clock, and it'll be full about 2:20. So if you're around the Oxford area, look out your window around 2:20, and you should be able to see a bit of the eclipse. But as long as you have your glasses on,
you should see dark.
Well, yeah, it won't get completely dark like it would during a total eclipse, because we're only going to be able to see a partial eclipse from here. So there will still be a bit of sun available, but it'll be about 75 to 80% coverage, so it should be pretty significant.
Well, we appreciate what you do for the library, and thank you very much for the interview. I'm Elgin Nichols. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Canine Stray Rescue League. This is Rosie. Rosie's been here for a little while. Rosie is a Terrier Shepherd mix. She knows basic commands like sit, down. She can do a little bit of a dance. She's 5 years old. She'd be best in a house with no cats. She's pretty playful. She would need like an invisible fence or a tie out, or someone that's willing to walk her a lot. Here at Canine Stray Rescue League, we rescue dogs from euthanasia from different cities and states, some up north and some locally. We are here Mondays 1 to 4, Tuesdays and Wednesdays we are closed, Thursdays we are here 1 to 4, Fridays we're here 2 to 6, and Saturdays we're here 11 to 4, I'm sorry, and then 1 to 4 on Sundays. In September, our hours are going to reduce just a little bit on Fridays and Saturdays, though. You can see any of our dogs at caninestray.com. We have everybody listed there. Come to the kennel sometime. That would be awesome. We'd love to show you our dogs.